Welcome back to Romy TV Africa. Remember, we are talking in basic human needs and money here right now. We are live. Remember, we are with Elizabeth, the money coach, and we bring you this program to empower you and empower your family, empower your business, empower you generally as a person for the growth and for your freedom in your finances. Welcome back, Elizabeth.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had talked about the first three needs of the money, and we saw that we have the need for the security and safety. We also looked at the significance. We also looked at the variety. And now we are looking at the love and connection. Now, tell us more about love and connection with the connection of money.
Okay. Love is a universal need for all of us. All of us want to be loved. You know, I mean, by our spouses, by our families, by our children, by our neighbors. I mean, love is something that we are not able to run away from. And for some of us, having some money means that they love better. This is shared love, or maybe intimacy. They need to belong. They need to be loved by other people. There are some of us that when you have some money, you are able to love better, or you feel you are connecting better. Yeah, because you're able maybe to travel, go meet with your family or country, for example. You're able to visit friends. You connect better.
Yes.
And having some money with you means you're able to love better. Yeah, so there are some people who would want some money or to have some money all the time so that they're able to connect with people better. They're able to love them better. Yeah, if it's a father is able to love his family better by even providing for them, you know.
So the money can connect to these people, because when you have money, you can go anywhere, you can do anything.
If that is the highest need that money means in your life, if it is love and connection, the fact that when you have some money, you're able to love better, you are going to relate with money differently than the person whose highest need maybe is significance or safety and security. Yeah. So the thing is just to create awareness. That person who really wants to connect, and they will feel they can only connect with people, with friends, with audiences, only if they have the money.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. So we can see also we have what we call the growth.
Growth is the need. It's also a universal human need to grow, you know, to increase intellectually, increase your capacity, for example. And you know, growth is a never-ending journey towards the light. You are always striving to get to the light. So that is growth. By having some money, maybe you are able to afford education that makes you grow. You are able to afford programs that gives you continuous growth. And there are some people who just want money so that they are able to grow their capacity, their capability from where they are right now to where they do aspire to be. And it's that person that this is the highest need that money meets in their lives. I don't know whether you are that person. Yeah, you want
Money so that
to increase your growth, your capability, your capacity.
We also see the last one, the contribution.
Contribution is the need number 6, and you know it is believed. I know we all know Mother Teresa. Mother Teresa was a humanitarian, and it is believed that this is the highest need that money met in Mother Teresa's life. Because for her, money means she is able to give contribution to the world. That is the ability to give beyond yourself. For some people, money is just for helping the poor. Money is for reaching out. Money is for just giving beyond yourself. That is what it means. And we can see that if this is the highest need that money met for Mother Teresa, we can see the practicality of it. She spent her entire life giving, reaching out to the poor, to the vulnerable, because she needed money to be able to do that. She felt that money did not make her feel significant or safe and secure, but it helped her meet this need for giving beyond ourselves. So this is a very strong awareness. When you are aware that you need money for this, you can be able to approach it better. You're able to relate with money better, because really, I don't have to give you money for me to make a significant in your life, or for me to be able to give beyond myself. The other things I can do for somebody that do not even involve money, and they involve giving beyond myself, that need is met. So by being aware of these 6 universal needs, they help us to put money where it belongs, to relate with money the right way, you know, to be self-aware, and that is the only way you are empowered around the area of money.
Okay.
Yes, so those are the 6 needs.
Those are one of the 6 needs. And what if someone lacks maybe all of them, and someone lacks 2 or 3? What will happen?
You don't have to have all of them. Money means different things
To different people.
for different people. I don't know which one, when you look at them, the 6, which is the highest that money meets in your life, for example?
Me, I think love and connection.
Love and connection. Wow.
Because now that's the top list.
That is the highest.
Yeah, followed by the need for security and safety, because if I have money in the pocket,
Yeah.
I'm secure. I'm in safe.
Very good.
I have the voice,
Yeah.
and then number 3 comes to the contribution to the society, giving out, helping the needy, helping people. Then followed by number 4, of course, the growth. You have to grow. You have given out, you need to grow. Then the skin becomes, now you feel like, then variety comes
Comes last.
last.
And let me tell you, Daktari, just the order that you have given us determines how you relate with your money. Just because of the highest need that money meets in your life. And for me, if I am to evaluate myself as a person, the need number 1, the need for safety and security, is the highest that money meets in my life. Yeah, and that determines how I'm going to relate with money. Yeah, and even those people that get into the vices that we discussed last time, around money, the vices of corruption and the like, it's because of the highest need that money meets in their life. Maybe they want variety, they want this, they want that, until they cannot have enough of it. So that self-awareness is very, very important. It helps you to even grow in the area of money. Relate with money better. Treat money the way it's supposed to be. You know? Yeah, so that is the need. And these needs, they are universal for everyone. They drive our behavior. All of us. We share the needs, all of us. It's only now the highest need and in what order that makes the difference. But now by being aware, you're able to make the best out of your money.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, we know when we talk about money, as you say, money also means indifferent to different people. Of course, as we are approaching to wind up, someone who is maybe watching us could like to know more about who is stagnated in maybe one position for so long, and is hearing here that we're in studio with Elizabeth, the Money Talk, or coach. How can this person get unstuck? What is this they need to think in their mind and all stuffs?
You know, sometimes when you talk about maybe somebody who may be feeling stuck, sometimes it's actually not about money. The stuckness sometimes is not about money. It's only that we keep thinking it is. Because of our programming, the blueprint that we have around money. Yeah, we grew up knowing that it is money that is the solution. But there are many things that you can do. There are many ways to unstuck yourself without having money limit you. We know that money is a limited resource. That one we are in agreement. But how we relate with it also determines a lot. Our programming, our capacity even to hold that money determines a lot. So sometimes it is not the money itself. It is our relationship with money.
It is our relationship with money.
Exactly.
Not that you are stuck because you lack money.
Not many times.
In fact, and I think I've seen this, that many people are stuck in life because maybe because of their relationship in their marriage, in their business, in their career. Now someone gets stuck completely, but when they get unstuck from that issue, then money, it starts flowing immediately.
Very good. Because money follows passion. Money has got energy, you know. Like that person who could be feeling stuck, for example. They have that passion that they have not explored. Or they have that talent that is inbuilt in them. They have not been able to explore. Could they just be able to wake up and know that I am a speaker or I am an artist? Money will follow you there. And you start doing art. Money has got energy. It will follow you there.
Sure.
Yeah.
So, it has been a very good program, a very good talk of the day. The basics of money. And remember, we are coming to an end of this program. But it's a bit someone that who wants to find you also as a person, where someone can find you in your social media handles, maybe an email or contact, whatever means. You want someone to say that I need this information, I think it will help me somehow. I know in TV maybe it's limited, but I need to get this person maybe in my school, because I know you normally go to schools, or in my organization, you normally teach the organization, in churches, and someone wants to get you, like most of the pastors I know, they want to get you to their churches, because I know you have a program to talk about money in churches. How can someone reach you?
Thank you. First of all is that the information that we have discussed before Elizabeth, the information we've discussed is in this book that is available. It is a money nugget with over 52 weeks of personalized money coaching mini classes. Something to think about every week in the area of money, for you to be strong in that area, in money management, in making money here and there, in your relationship with money. So the information is available. Otherwise, for Elizabeth as a person, there's different programs that we can meet in. I talk about money from a biblical perspective in churches, Adaptive Money Ministries. I also do money coaching. You can find me in my social media pages, YouTube, Facebook, I'm on Instagram. Our website is www.atikafrica.com. My Facebook page is Elizabeth Waithaka. My YouTube channel, and you can always visit, it's Elizabeth the Money Coach. Instagram is my money coach. I am on social media and I am reachable. We can do trainings. I do the money club for schools. I teach even children about money, because I don't know about you, Dr. And we said that last time. For many of us, we grew up with zero information around money.
That's very true.
Yeah, and we'd want our generation, the upcoming generation, to be better in the area of money. And the area you start talking about money to children, the better it is for them. Because lessons learned early in life, they tend to stick.
That's very true.
Yeah, so I do money club in schools, in churches, and I also do personalized money coaching.
Wow, that's good. It was wonderful having you in our studio today talking about money. And here we have come to an end. Maybe you can follow us more on our social media handles, from TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube channel, and also at Facebook page. That is Romy TV Africa and Dr. Roberto Soro. For us, like, subscribe, and let's move this journey together as we learn more about money. See you at the top. It was wonderful having you in our studio. Welcome again and again.
Thank you so much.
See you.
Bye.